Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. This is Jasur from Bali. Now, actually today is the second week. It's been full 2 weeks now since I'm staying in Bali, Canggu. Canggu is, you can Google it, is one of the most famous and common places foreigners come to live, to stay. Maybe for a long period, maybe for a short period of time, but Canggu is full of foreigners basically. So I've been staying here for 2 weeks now after Philippines, and I would like to share a couple of things with you. First impressions, so to speak. I'm going to start with villa. Not a villa actually, it's technically it's a guest house, but kind of villa type guest house. And I showed the video shortly in different videos you can see on this channel. So basically for that guest house, for one room, I pay around $277, $278 dollars a month, and that's technically 4 weeks. Okay, it's calculated by 4 weeks. I pay $278 dollars. That includes electricity, water, and Wi-Fi, and cleaning also. They clean your room whenever you ask them. And yeah, like I said, internet is also included. The guest house has a big pool as well. I really like it, honestly, because it's a little far from, the noise. Canggu is very famous with, like I said, expats, and therefore, when you go to the center of Canggu, there's a lot of traffic, there's a lot of noise. Of course, there are so many restaurants and events. People meet each other. There are meetups, obviously. So it's a little far from all that action. I'm a person, that type of person that I don't go out much. I don't party, so I like quiet places, and this guest house gives me exactly that. But one thing I don't like about this guest house is the strength of the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not strong at all. It's, it drops, the signal drops a lot, very frequently, and especially when you're having conference calls, it's not enough. But like I was told, you can get a SIM card and then create your own hotspot, like in the Philippines actually, and maybe you will have a better signal. But if you think about that, the place I'm staying doesn't even have a strong signal for mobile actually. I got the local number, but signal is not very strong. So I'm thinking maybe even if I get extra broadband on my SIM card, I won't be able to get that strong signal anyway. So I haven't gotten any extra data yet. But anyway, so that's about the villa, the guest house I want to talk. And another very important thing I want to share is recently I had a small incident. While I was riding a scooter, I had some insect bit me, and I don't know what insect is that. So maybe it's one thing I want to recommend actually for newcomers. If you're thinking to come to Bali, Indonesia, make sure you have very strong and reliable insect repellent or something. Okay, you just use that, especially during the day, because there are so many like flies, mosquitoes and stuff like that, which can cause some viral infection. Okay, but in the incident I had, it caused a allergic reaction. It was pretty bad actually. It lasted around 5 days with high fever, and initially I thought it was just a common cold. I was mistaken. Obviously, I went to the hospital, and yeah, I went to Siloam Hospital in Bali. I just googled, and based on Google reviews, that was the one everybody recommended, so I went there. Doctors are pretty professional, all speak English, and they quickly ran a blood test. They found some issue, not very, everything was negative and everything is fine, but they pointed some issue there, and that was the allergic reaction. And because I had itchy rash all over my body basically, and it was very annoying first of all, and I was having close to like 38 degrees temperature, which was very bad. I was feeling very cold, shivering, and even with this warm weather I couldn't stand like without warm clothes. So anyway, they prescribed a couple of medicine. I took them, and literally after one day the fever is gone, and then it took 2-3 days for the rash to disappear. So yeah, this is one thing I highly recommend when you're coming to any Southeast Asian country. Don't take it lightly, like you have to wear some sort of mosquito repellent, some cream or something, or spray. Make sure it's very strong one. So that was my very bad mistake that I did, because what if it was not a simple mosquito? What if it was something serious? Because I know that there is something called dengue virus, which is pretty serious thing. And yeah, luckily the blood test showed that it was not dengue. Okay, so it disappeared pretty quick, and that was good actually. I want to share the insurance part as well, because the incident I mentioned with me having allergic reaction for the insect bite. I use safety wing for the first time. Okay, according to their policy, actually you need to pay for the expenses at hospital first. Okay, you need to cover it yourself, and then having all the evidence, medical report and invoice and payment confirmation at the hospital, you can make a claim. So which I did already. Okay, it's been a couple of days. They said that within 3 business days you can expect an email from them saying that your claim is being processed, but I haven't got any response from them yet. If I receive, I'm going to make a video on that as well, and I will share the progress. But it's seems like this is one of the famous insurance companies that all the expats get, okay, in many countries in Southeast Asia. So that's the reason why I'm sticking with them. And there's a link actually to sign up for this insurance in the description below. You can click it. Yeah, it's an affiliate link obviously, but if you sign up using that link, you will get some benefit as well, and I will get some benefit as well. So another thing I want to talk about, the scooter. Yeah, you have to rent a scooter because otherwise you cannot go from one place to another. You can hire you can call a cab, you can use Gojek or Grab, but having a scooter of your own, it's the best thing you can do, because it saves a lot of time and money obviously. So right now I'm paying 60k a day for a scooter, so you can have however many days you want, and you just have to go to that scooter place and then keep extending it. But yeah, you need to have international driver's license, and that must include scooter as well. Okay, and I was told that I can use my international driver's license for 90 days from the date you enter Bali, but after that you will have to convert it to the local one. But for that you need to get that residence permit, like something called KITAS. I am about to start that actually next week. So yeah, after that we'll see. I'm going to convert my driver's license into a local one. And another thing I want to talk about is the bank cards. On a different video actually I shared my experience. Just like any other country, you need to have a MasterCard or Visa card if you want to be able to withdraw local currency. But in my case it's actually very strange. I came from China, as you guys know. I used to live there almost like 11 years. So all of my bank cards are from Chinese banks, which are debit cards, not credit cards. So I tried using different ATMs from different local banks here, but unfortunately none of them accepted the Chinese cards. So this is an issue actually. So this maybe it's for those expats who are coming from China to Southeast Asian countries. But my experience in the Philippines, you can use your Chinese cards, but in Bali and Indonesia for some reason I could not. Actually, one of the banks swallowed my card, so I spent a couple of days actually tracing it, and then went to the bank with my passport. They gave it back to me. But my friend told me that in Thailand he had the same experience, but the bank did not give back the card because there is no name on the card. The Chinese cards do not have the user's name actually. So yeah, so that's for the time being I'm using Western Union to send myself cash from abroad, because I have a US account as well, virtual account. Yeah, maybe after I get my Kitas I will open a local bank account. Until now this is the case. Now regarding expenses, other expenses, compared to Manila, I feel like it's almost in the same level, because for example, talking about food every day, for one meal at a decent cafe or restaurant, you're looking at like meals start from 70k and up, local currency, which is Indonesian rupiah, and drinks, for example, cup of coffee start from 25k and up, depending on the place. And soft drinks, for example, the same like coffee, starts from 25k and up. And also if you drink alcohol, which I don't drink now, local beer, a bottle of beer starts from 35k and up. Okay, so yeah, depending on how many times you eat out. So these are some example costs in Bali, in Canggu. And except that, villa, yeah. A lot of people, if you're planning to stay long term, obviously you will be renting a villa. I'm staying in a guest house right now. Villa cost will be triple, at least triple of what I'm paying right now. So it's going to be around, for one bedroom villa, it's going to be around $900 a month and up. But depends on the region, depends on the district where you are staying at, obviously. Right now I am, like I said, I'm living in Canggu. In Canggu, I did a research online, talked to some people, and they said one bedroom villa starts from $900 a month and up. Okay, so that depends on the property. And but honestly speaking, I don't really recommend Canggu if you are, if you're a person like myself, like who loves quiet, atmosphere. Because Canggu is, where all the action happens in Bali. Basically, this is the place where most of the expats come and stay. So therefore, there's a lot of traffic. Okay, traffic is so annoying in Canggu. It takes a lot of your time, especially if you are traveling in peak hours. You spend a lot of hours actually in the traffic, which is not very good actually, because first of all there's the fume coming from all these vehicles, you inhale that, and second, just waste of time. So right now I'm thinking of exploring south of Bali, Uluwatu. So maybe in the next videos, in a couple of days, I will go to that area and explore and post some more videos on that. And if I'm lucky, I'll try to find a one-bedroom villa, so if affordable, of course. And yeah, we'll see. I will share with you guys videos of that as well. So yeah, that's it, guys. Support the channel once again. Like the video. If you have any questions regarding living in Canggu, Bali, feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I'm going to make another video on them. And until then, see you next time. Thank you.